Class 12, we've already seen one of the operation on vectors, that is addition of vectors. Then we've also studied a bit about scalar multiplication. Now we are coming to when we multiply one vector with another vector, if both two vectors are being multiplied. So when two vectors are being multiplied, children, there are two types of products defined. One is we can possibly multiply two vectors in such a manner to obtain a scalar quantity. And we can also multiply two vectors to obtain a vector quantity. So there are basically two types of products defined for when we multiply two vectors. So one by one we'll take up. First we'll take up the scalar product. I'm just overviewing. Okay, so you just have to understand the difference that we can actually have two types of products. So we name them as a scalar and vector because when we are finding this product, this manner, when we are finding the product, we end up getting a scalar quantity, and in this case we will get a vector quantity, hence the name scalar product and vector product. And it is also known as dot product. Scalar product is also known as dot product because we represent it by putting a dot between the two vectors. Okay, and when we are looking for a vector, then we put a cross between those two vectors, so it is also termed as cross product. Okay, so we'll come to cross product in detail later. For now, we are introducing scalar or dot product. How to multiply two vectors to obtain a scalar quantity. Okay, so scalar product of two vectors is defined in this manner, children. If A and B are two vectors and the angle between those two vectors is theta, then A dot B is given by modulus of vector A into modulus of vector B and cos of theta, cos of the angle between them. Now this angle in between you have to take care of. It should be, both the vectors should be either outgoing from the point of intersection or maybe incoming. Okay, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि एक वेक्टर यहाँ से जा रहा है and दूसरा इस पॉइंट पर आ रहा है. So the meeting point, from there it has to be ray form, outgoing or incoming. Okay, you have to be careful about that. उसमें कंफ्यूजन होता है, अदरवाइज 180 सप्लीमेंट्री एंगल आ जाता है तो नेगेटिव का डिफरेंस आ जाता है. ओके, सो यू हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट वेन एवर यू आर इवेल्युएटिंग दिस थीटा फॉर फाइंडिंग द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ वेक्टर्स, देन दिस थीटा विल बी द एंगल बिटवीन द आउटगोइंग डायरेक्शंस ऑफ बोथ द वेक्टर्स. अगर नहीं है तो वो आपको देखना पड़ेगा, आपको उनका एक पॉइंट पे इनको डिस्प्लेस करना पड़ेगा टू सी द आउटवर्ड डायरेक्शन एंड देन मेजर द एंगल इन बिटवीन. Okay, so that is how you get. So this expression you have to remember that A dot B always comes out to be modulus of vector A into modulus of vector B. You know how to find the modulus of the vectors by now, and cosine of the angle between. Okay, right, and then this theta is between 0 and pi is obvious, and then either okay, now I think here rest of the things will become clear from here. One by one they have given all the observations. First they are saying that A dot B is a real number. As I told you, real number means it would come out to be a scalar. It will only have magnitude, it will have no direction. So this comes out to be a scalar quantity. So it's simply a number. जब आप A dot B निकालोगे तो दोनों वेक्टर का आंसर 1 2 3 4 5 6 anything, it will come out to be a real number. Okay, then let A and B be two non-zero vectors. Then A dot B will be 0 if and only if A and B are perpendicular to each other. These are non-zero. See, ये पूरे expression में क्या आया है हमारे पास? A dot B has three factors: modulus of A, modulus of B and cosine of theta. तो इस पूरे product को, expression को zero होने के लिए these three, any one of these three should be zero. So either A is 0, modulus of A will be 0 only if vector A is a null vector. Modulus of B will be 0 only if B is a null vector. Third condition is cos theta would be 0. Cos theta is 0 for theta is equal to 90. Cos 90 0 होता है. Okay, so cos theta 0 means theta is 90. Theta 90 means the vectors are perpendicular to each other. तो वही बोल रहा है वो. If A and B are non-zero, ये non-zero है तो modulus of A modulus of B तो यहाँ 0 हुआ नहीं, तो 0 किसकी वजह से हुआ होगा? cos theta means theta आपका 90 रहा होगा. Okay, so for non-zero vectors dot product is 0 only if the vectors are perpendicular. Okay, so this is a necessary condition. Whenever you have perpendicular vectors, their dot product is 0. Whenever dot product of non-zero vectors is 0, you conclude the vectors are perpendicular. Very important point. Okay, now if theta is equal to 0, then cos 0 is 1, maximum value. Okay, so we would say dot product between two vectors is maximum when they are collinear. or they are parallel vectors. Okay, so A dot B then reduces to only modulus of A into modulus of B, because cos 0 will become 1. So we need not write that. Okay, then they are saying that dot product of a vector with itself is always its modulus square. Very important property. We use it to find the modulus. कभी हमें modulus निकालने के लिए बहुत convenient होता है. A dot A कर दो सीधे सीधे. Okay, and A dot A, modulus of A, B की जगह भी A ही आ गया, and अगर वो same vector है, angle of a vector with itself is always going to be 0. So if theta is 0, cos 0 is 1. So that is why this property. All these are very important properties, children. Mathematically also you'll need them here and there. Okay, now if theta is pi, then A dot B will be minus of modulus of A into modulus of B. Why? Because cos pi is minus 1. Okay, so hence because of that. Okay, then now another important thing I've told you, maths में तो जब भी हम करेंगे it will be in terms of components, means you will have I, J, K is there. Okay, so for I, J, K, now I with I, same direction हो गया, theta 0 हो गया, तो dot product of I with I will be same as J with J will be same as K with K. Dot product of any vector with itself is its modulus square, and ये unit vectors थे तो 1. You getting that? Okay, because angle इन दोनों के बीच का I and I के बीच का 0 हो गया, cos 0 is 1. Okay, and बाकी ये model unit vectors थे. So this is an important concept. Wherever you come across I dot I, J dot J, K dot K, that straight away becomes 1. And dot product of any of this with the other one, सब आपस में perpendicular होते हैं. I, J, K's are at right angles, तो इनका dot product with the other one will be 0, because we know perpendicular vectors का dot product is always 0. So second point, I dot J, J dot K, K dot I, दूसरे के साथ ही हमेशा 0 होगा, अपने साथ 1 हो जाता है. Okay, now angle between two vectors can be also obtained by this expression. Okay, by this definition we know A dot B is modulus of A modulus of B cos of theta. So theta, angle between them will be A dot B, इसको denominator में ले आओ आप. Okay, so that is your expression for finding angle between any two vectors. If we know the vectors, we can find the dot product, we can find their modulus. So cos inverse of this would give you your angle. Again, all these are very important mathematically. Later on you'll require them. Okay, the scalar product is commutative, that is A dot B is equal to B dot A. Why? तो एक्सप्रेशन से ही क्लियर है. A dot B is modulus of A modulus of B. इनको आप इंटरचेंज कर सकते हो कम्यूटेटिव होने के लिए. And angle, whatever is the angle between A and B is also the angle between B and A. So naturally that is going to be, whatever will be value of A dot B will also be value of B dot A. Okay, so these are important properties, children, that you need to know thoroughly.